Hi, welcome back. Today we are going to have a short conversation about a topic that seems to be very hot nowadays. These days in the people channels, the people videos, in regards to a couple of individuals that seem to be poisonous, people that are negative towards the breed. Heard a person, I saw a video of this individual, one of the individuals apparently, that was recording himself calling law enforcement on another person in a different state regarding and swearing that the person being reported was involved in illegal activity, more in detail, basically dogfighting. Again, this guy is from a different state, doesn't know this person he's reporting, yet he goes about and makes these accusations that anyone in the breed knows these are huge no-no. It's not because we are afraid or because we're doing something wrong. I know some of you that don't have our breed, don't know about the breed, may think, oh, what's the big whoop? If you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't fear anything. That sounds nice. That is really great in the land of make believe, but in reality, that's not how it works. In reality, that there are organizations that are basically paid to look for peoples under the guise of dogfighting. They're looking for the true American People Terrier, and they're looking to kill them. This is what I believe. I understand other people may believe differently. I believe that these organizations have departments specifically looking for the American People Terrier and to kill the American People Terrier. Okay, under the disguise of being Department of Dogfighting. I mean that is a very concerning thing, but that is not the conversation for today. This conversation is about individuals like this that are making accusations of other people, getting people in trouble when when I believe that 2/3 of the crime are being a minority and having one of these great dogs. 2/3 of the crime. Now, if you don't have, don't have money and this and that, people can make cases on you and force you to plead because they have the money and you don't. So that is one of the reasons why it is a big no. You don't do that. It's to us in the community. It's like calling someone a rapist, a child rapist. You don't make those accusations because those accusations will, even if it's not true, when they're not true, they are going to last in the community. They're going to stay in that community. They're going to look at that person, even if that person was found not guilty of child molestation or whatever. That's going to stay there. That's going to be the stigma for that person. And same with people accusing other people of dogfighting. Even if the person is not really into dogfighting, other people have been taught that if X person has multiple dogs, multiple pit bulls, then that really is a sign of dogfighting. Or if they have break instincts, that is also a sign of dogfighting. And there's so many things that are not true, but the community, the public has been taught to identify that as dogfighting signs, which is very dangerous because most of us, 99% of us, are not doing anything. That 1% is doing it, but are you going to attack the 99% over the 1%? And again, this is why it is such a vile thing to do, to call the cops just out of hatred. There should be laws against this type of defamation of character. There should be seriously taken, into consideration as, and acted upon by police rather than look for ways of this and that. But I really think that it's a horrible crime for an individual to make those type of accusations over against another person, knowing exactly well how we are treated in the media, how we are treated, by the public that doesn't know, because there's a side of the public that does know that they may not have these American people terrier, but they respect it. So I think that this is something that is kind of like child molestation, a big crime in the American people terrier community, to have someone that makes these type of accusations over, against another person, basically a dry snitch and a rat. You know, even though again there is no crime being involved, but the intention is it's malicious, and it should have a rightful title, which is a rat, a dry snitch. Uh, but this one is definitely not a dry snitch. The person was directly telling them. It wasn't no indirectness into that. But now here's the last question for you. Do you think that it's okay? Do you, as people community, you as other channels, if you're still watching at this point, do you think it's right for one of us in the community to testify against a rat? Is that an okay thing? Is that an acceptable thing? If a law enforcement came to you and say, "Hey, I'm coming to you and I want you to testify against this known rat," obviously they're not going to say it that way, but to you in your mind, you know that's a rat. It's like, would you want to testify against this person? Would that be considered a big no-no as well, or is that an acceptable thing, given that the person who is being the person testifying is testifying against a rat of the community? I hope you answer that question on in the comments, or make your own video and answer that way. I appreciate your time and thank you. Have a good day.